Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Robert Gardell, and you are tuned in to the Bergnavidian Sports Network with live radio broadcast of the Belgian Tour. This morning, the second day of competition at the Delman Tour is getting underway at the Regal Tennis Center here in Kosumar. Since none of the Bergnavidian matches are underway at this time, let's cover some of the results from the first day of competition. In Group 3, number 1 Bergnavidian seeded tennis player Elizabeth Brown defeated Rosa Pinku in a 4-set thriller. She won the first set 7-6, 7-0 in a tiebreak, a very narrow win. But then she dropped the second set 1-6. However, Miss Brown rallied to win the final two sets 6-1, 6-3. In Group 5, Gretchen Heidenheim of Bergnavidia defeated Viola Marascari in another 4-set thriller, winning the first two sets 6-2, 6-2, but dropping the third set 2-6, but bouncing back to win the fourth set 6-4. In Group 6, Olympic gold medalist Nicole Williams of Bergnavidia in women's singles had a bye. She is likely going to win her match today. Finally, in Group 8, there was a surprise as the third-seeded tennis player from Bergnavidia, Aubrey Dankers, lost in 3 straight sets to Emily Burgundy of Saugase, 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. With 2 wins, 1 loss, and a single bye in the first day of competition, many Bergnavidian tennis analysts have speculated that at least 2, if not 3 Bergnavidian players will make it in to the round of 32 knockout stage. In order to fully understand this, we must examine the groups in which each Bergnavidian player is in. Elizabeth Brown should not face much of a problem defeating Jenny Ribery of Saugase, Bonnie Elliott, Georgia Kessling, or Sarah Johnson, but she may face quite a battle against Geneva Stallone of Fatius. Stallone did very well at the Bergnavidian Open at the first edition of the ITA last year. In Group 5, Gretchen Heidenheim shouldn't have much of a problem either defeating any of her players, except for maybe Madeline Karajovic of Fatius. Fatius has produced many top-notch tennis players. In Group 6, it would be It'd be very strange if Nicole Williams dropped a single match, except maybe to Lori Harnett of Balaclava. Williams is one of the gold medalists from the 5th Olympic Summer Games in tennis. In Group 8, although Aubrey Dankers has dropped a match already, she shouldn't face much of a problem against any other players, except maybe from Cassandra Christensen of Kosuma and Ashley Harnett of Balaclava. While the Bergnavidian women's singles and women's doubles team traveled to Kosuma for the Delman Tour, the men's soccer team traveled to the 55th edition of the World Cup. This time around, the Bergnavidian men's soccer team will be in Group 13 and face off with teams such as Kelsic and Trentwitskia, who are ranked in the top 50 in the world. Bergnavidia is ranked at 83, well above certain other group members, but definitely below Kelsic. Coach William Van Gregory and the men's soccer team has just arrived in Alguazul, and this morning they are practicing in preparation for their pre-qualifying friendly matches against Kosuma and Sariba. Mid-qualifying matches, Bergnavidia would play Stockland, Valadres, Kozaks, and Andosa San Martin Vega. After qualification, Bergnavidia will face off against Novikov, as well as Karastoga, the host of the Volleyball Expo. Thank you for tuning in to this morning's edition of the Bergnavidian Sports Radio Network. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for more coverage of the World Cup, as well as the Delman Tour. Thanks for listening.